Welcome back to Anything is Possible Mission Musky. Is that what we called it? I think so. Episode like 15, I believe. And we didn't really get started yet. We're just here playing in the creek. And, but I spotted a good one. So, I'm not giving the spot up. And we're not at it now. So if you think you recognize the spot, we're real close to our home here. And that's because, we're out here catching some chubs, and Robbie, our neighbor, is with us. He's got a football game in an hour or two, and then Kevin and I are going to split, head up to the spot. It's hard to get to, but let's see. I have a feeling tonight's the night, but it could be another 5,000 casts. I don't know. So I came home from the ride, grabbed Kevin, told him about the encounter, went down, grabbed his buddy Robbie. We had football in like an hour, so they wanted to go to the creek and play in it. So I said, well, let's go and catch some chubs, and then when Robbie goes to football, we can go over and use these chubs for bait. And we caught a whole bunch. This was early on, but we caught like 15 or so. All right, I said they're not easy to get to. They're not easy to get to. We're loading up, and we're going by bike. All right, tonight's the night. We are rigged and ready to go. Let's see if I can get on here without killing myself with the minnows. All right, let's go. This way. Don't try this at home. We are professionals. Far back. Stay right behind me, okay? You're on camera. Got anything to say? Nope. All business. Alright, we're in our spot. We arrived. We have to go down this cliff now. But I'm going to pack up this red bag with our stuff. Fig Newton, beef jerky, all the essentials. Some GoPro stuff. Some leads. God knows what we're going to do down there. Some plugs. Oops, it's coming out of this box. Okay. Here, I don't think I need that. Okay, I'll lay that there. Hope it doesn't get stolen. Throw this in the bag, and then we're going down. The hill was slippery here. I was pointing out which trees to hold on to and where to put your feet so you don't slide down. It was like a loose old railroad bed, so it was like all those cinders, and it just slid under your feet. I was telling, yeah, you can see how big drops there are. Some pretty big drops there. So I was just telling them to go towards the roots, look for the plants, and if you get in trouble, just stay there and I'll come in under you, which is what I did there, and I slid past them. But we got down. I knew it was doable. If there's plants growing, it's almost always doable. And yeah, this is kind of spotted. This is where I spotted them through the trees all the way up on the trail. Good time to spot them, high noon when the sun's up high. So I spot them during the day and then come back when it gets a little later in the day. Here we are. So we threw all the chubs on. I tried a spoon tipped with the chub. Tried a buzz bait tipped with the chub. And we just also threw some regular old hooks for, I guess it was like a 3.0, 4.0 hook, kind of like you'd use for catfish, but not the circle type. I used like a worm J hook. Trying to think what else we threw here. I threw the plugs, but without the chubs. I tried to throw I wanted to use the live bait that we had caught, and we ended up throwing half of them go. Half of them, they were wild anyway, so they were from this creek. So I wouldn't do that if it wasn't from the same body of wood, or else, it's not, may not be a good thing. But we tried just starting with one rod, and since basically we started to fish right where I saw them. I wanted to lay low and kind of sneak in. I hear rumors that they can see you coming down or they can feel the rocks. I don't know if any of it's true, but we approached it like it was and made a couple still casts where I had seen it earlier. Saw these two huge carp ride and pulled my bike over. And then right between them, just like a submarine coming up, was musky, clear as day, red fins, and just not even, you know, close to the size of the carp. So there was no doubt. I've seen a few where I kind of wasn't 100% sure, had to have been process of elimination, but this one there was just no doubt. So I was pumped. But we fished and we fished and we fished, and that's musky fishing. Nothing. We did see a fish come up and take a swipe at a bird out of air, so I'm pretty sure that would have been a muskie. I don't know what else would have done it. It was a, you know, it was well out of the water. It's pretty wild to see. We just caught the tail end of it. So yeah, we did this for a bit, only a couple hours or so. Kevin had a big day. He was out running around. They had a sleepover the night before. I was out hunting earlier in the morning, so it was a busy day. Mission 15, failure. But dang, did we see a big one. So we just got to catch them now.